it's kind of funny. I want to also address something else as well because actually wanted to go into this because I was going into the word redeemed in the scriptures. Let me get that. If you already know what that word is, you're going to the book of Deuteronomy 28. So actually, the sky just got dark out of nowhere. And I thought that it was rain coming. So I wasn't really sure. But looking up, it's just a big cloud. Anyway, man, it really got dark, bro. Sharp. Anyway, Deuteronomy 28 verse 68. And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I speak unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies, for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you. And you go into this exact precept, you go into the buy. Okay, because Israel likes to say that, oh, the lie the prophet is speaking about the Israelites wanted to go into slavery, but nobody agreed to buy them, even though that never happened in history. So, Voka, when you say that, are you trying to say that the Most High is a liar? That he spoke and it didn't happen? That he prophesied, okay, a prophecy came forth about the Israelites? Because you can't say, oh, it hasn't happened yet, because already at the end, what wants to happen again? They were already at the end. So are you trying to say that the Most High was wrong about one of his prophecies? But the truth of the matter is that because Vocab doesn't know what that word means, okay? Because when you talk about the word buy there, it means to redeem. Alright, to redeem. And the word in the Hebrew is kwana. And the word is to get, acquire, create, buy, possess. Possessor, okay? And this is the what I want to say again. This is the key point of God originating, creating, redeeming his people, okay? Who now the question I want to ask is, who are the redeemed of the Most High? I have to screw this one out because, man, this is getting me fired up, alright? Because when I saw this, I was like, these fucking Christians, man, what more do you have to say? What excuse do you have to give in this time? Let me bring this out. So okay, I'm looking for the word redeemed in the letter. If I can get it. Okay. I want to get the blue letter for the word redeemed. Let me bring that out. Let's see. Redeemed. And here it is. And the blue letter for the word redeemed is Gaal. Okay? Gaal. The Ga, the R, the La. Alright? And this is the etymology right here. This is the etymology right here. To redeem, act as kinsman, redeemer, avenge, revenge, ransom. Do the part of a kinsman. So now what I want to do is I want to get the definition of the word kinsman, okay? Because to redeem in the Hebrew the word here is Gaal. And part of the redemption that our people will receive is redemption in the form of a kinsman, okay? Because the redeemed of the Most High will be redeemed by a kinsman, okay? Let me get that word, kinsman. So this is the word kinsman, a male relative. Finish. You know what? Since we have the internet here, I'm going to do one better, okay? Instead of just going straight to the definition. Let me just go. Let me do one better. Let me do etymology as well. Because this is it right here. This is the point I'm trying to make. Hold on, Salakia, hold on. Okay, this is the point I'm trying to make, alright? The redeemed of the Most High. The only people that can be redeemed are the Israelites. Because the Redeemer is Yahushai, and Yahushai is coming to do the part of a kinsman. And what a kinsman is a family member, okay? What a kinsman is a family member, okay, a kin, and the next of kin that is a male. So a male family member, okay? So the only people that are going to be redeemed are those that are in our Lord Yahushai's direct family line through blood, through the flesh, right? Not the spirit. Not that you are saying, oh, I am a child of the Most High, because I am a Christian, because of the spirit. No. This is a physical, all right? Talking about the physical. This is a thing. This is a blood thing we're talking about. It's a family business. It's a family matter. A family situation we're talking about. Only those that are in the family of Israel, that are Israelites according to their blood, according to their nationality, according to their birth, all right, can receive redemption. Because the very word redemption, the very word redeem, goes back to brotherhood, goes back to nationality, goes back to your next of kin, your kinsman redeeming you. Okay, so let me get this word kinsman in the etymology. So this is right here, kinsman, and this one is even more condemning. Man of the same race or family, one related by blood. So when the Hebrew word for redeem, is Gaal, and when that word Gaal basically means to do the part of a kinsman, right? Because brothers have already gone into this. That word Gaal basically meant that if you had a relative that was sold into slavery, or that sold himself into slavery, you being the relative, him being in your family line, you have to gather up a little money and buy him back from slavery, okay? And this is especially if he was sold to another nation. So let me see whether I can find that precept. So this is the book of Leviticus 25, verse 47. And if a sojourner or stranger wax rich by thee, and thy brother that dwelleth by him wax poor, and sell himself unto the stranger or sojourner by thee, or to the stock of the stranger's family, after that he is sold, he may be redeemed again. One of his brethren may redeem him. Either his uncle or his uncle's son may redeem him, or any that is nigh of kin unto him of his family may redeem him. Or if he be able, he may redeem himself. And Lord knows that we as the Israelites, we as the people, we cannot redeem ourselves. So we are looking to one of our kinsmen, okay, through the Spirit, our Lord Yahushai, our big brother, okay, in order to redeem us. Because right now, all of our people, all of the Israelites, the next of, okay, all our people as a whole, we've been put into slavery. So if every single Israelite is under captivity, in captivity under Esau Edom, except for one, and that one has the ability to redeem all the other Israelites, will he not do that? Because the very word to redeem, all right, I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I'm explaining this well, but the very word redeem basically goes to that word Gaal, meaning kinsman. And we have this tradition here in Igbo land, okay, that if you're Slakia, I'm not sure that we have this tradition, Slakia, my bad. But basically, this was one of the customs back in Israel, back in the Holy Land, that if your brother sold themselves into slavery under the heathen, okay, that you as his brother, you as the next of kin, you as the kinsman, the same way that if a man marries a woman, alright, and the man dies, leaving no children for the woman, the younger brother will marry that same woman and give birth to children, and the children will be named after the man that died, that he might have that his inheritance might never leave the land of Israel. That's exactly what happened to the Maccabees, okay? Judas and Simon, I believe, they died before having children. So the last born, I think his name was Benjamin, he named his two sons Judas and Simon as well. And that's why you see in the Maccabees, after Judas died, another Judas rose up. After Simon died, another Simon rose up, because that's exactly what he did. Benjamin was following the customs of the Israelites, and he did that to continue his inheritance in the land of Israel, okay? And that's another custom here in this time, that if you have a brother that sold himself into slavery because of poverty, they have to go and pay to buy him back. That's exactly what our Lord Yahushua is going to do. And now this is the thing right here. Okay, we weren't sold. Okay, when we were sold into captivity, we weren't sold with money. All right, so we won't be brought back with money. We will be brought back through judgment. Okay, and I want to go and get that precept, but I'm not really sure where it is. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Because even our Lord, the most I said it, that we weren't sold with money, but we will be brought back with but so we will not be brought back with money. And the person that is coming to redeem us is our Lord Yahushua. So when you use that term redeem, when you use that word redeem, you're actually talking about the Israelites, because the redeemed of the Most High, the people that are going to be redeemed are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. In other words, the Israelites according to the Bible. Alright, not according to the flesh, you know. But anyway, that's it, and right there. I got distracted. According to the flesh, the Israelites according to the Bible and according to the flesh. Okay, not being a spiritual Israelite, because that's not a thing. Okay, because even the spirit, now that's the damn thing right there. If you say you're a spiritual Israelite, guess what? That also means you're a physical Israelite. Okay, and I have to clip this video. Call it camp highlights, right? Because if you are a physical Israelite, it also means you are a spiritual Israelite as well. If you're an Israelite by blood, you're an Israelite by spirit, because the spirit, first and foremost, how does it go again? The spirit of the prophets, the spirit of the prophets, as let me get that. The spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. Okay. All right, I can't bring it out. I'll leave it at that. The spirits of the prophets are subject unto the prophets. Okay. So the spirit of an Israelite is subject unto the Israelites. Every man will return back to his own lot. Meaning that if you are an Israelite in the spirit, you are going to come back in an Israelite body. So your flesh will also be an Israelite. Your line will go back to the line of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, both in the spirit and in the flesh. So a spiritual son of Abraham will still be a blood son of Abraham, okay? Because there's no confusion, you know, because the Most High is not a power of confusion but of order, as the scriptures say. So the Most High is going to orderly arrange all the spirits and put them in the bodies where they belong. So the spirit of an Israelite is not going to be put in an Edomite body, okay? You won't have an Edomite man giving birth to Edomite, you know, an Edomite son or Edomite seed. No, okay? An Edomite man will give out to an Edomite, and an Israelite man will give out to an Israelite. So there is no such thing as a spiritual son of Abraham. You know, put it in right now, okay? Let everybody hear that. Alright? You know, that's what I'll start pushing right now on all these Christian videos. Let they talk about how, oh, they are spiritual sons of this, you know. Oh, they are adopted, okay? That's not in the scriptures. The adoption is talking about the Israelites coming back into this truth. The Most High doesn't deal with adopting strangers, adopting heathen. Alright? So now, so now going back to that Leviticus 23 chapter. So this book of Leviticus 25 verse 50. And he shall reckon with him that bought him from the year that he was sold to him unto the year of Jubilee. And the price of his sale shall be according unto the number of years, according to the time of an hired servant shall it be with him. Alright, so basically that is going into what? When the year of Jubilee comes. Okay? Okay. What I meant to say is that when you pay back from what this is saying is that when you try to buy back your kinsman, your brother that sold himself into slavery, you buy him back from the year that he was sold into slavery until the year of Jubilee. So basically what you are doing is that you are paying for, you are going to pay for all the work that, you are going to pay based on all the work, for how long that brother has served under that heathen, okay? So that you have bought him back, you know, and so that you have bought him back, you have redeemed him. So now he's no longer under a heathen anymore. So if you want to, you can have him serve under you, or you can give him, or you can set him free, whatever choice you want. But basically, you buy him. Okay, he's now, he's no longer a heathen slave. He's your slave now. Okay, but it's still better to be a slave under, a Jake than a heathen, man. Better to keep it in the family, because that is exactly what our Lord Yahushua is going to do. Keep salvation in the family. Alright, not just the Israel, but the Israel of the Most High, the Israel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the elect, according to what is written in here.